Emsolation is recorded on the stolen lands of the Wurundjeri people, the first storytellers of this country. We pay our respects to elders past and present and to any First Nations peoples listening. We acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded. Always was, always will be. Hey gang, just a quick moment of your time. If you've ever fallen in love, stayed too long, started over, been ghosted, divorced, heartbroken, or wondered what the hell just happened, my new stand-up show, Addicted to Love, is for you.
Men age into hobbies and we age into bone maintenance. Imagine if women could get ripped by carrying the emotional and mental load. Do you know how jacked 80% of this room would be? We'd be walking around like forklifts, just clanking into each other. Hey, bro, what are you lifting? Bro, I'm financially supporting an entire family. My elderly parents need taking care of and I haven't slept a full night since 2009. I'm fucking massive.
I'm bringing it to Brisbane, Cairns, Thirroul, Melbourne, Sydney, and finally Perth. We've also added a limited number of VIP packages if you'd like to get up close and personal. You get to come to the sound check, ask me your burning questions, have a chat, and get a photo. Ooh. All the juicy details can be found at mrussiano.com or in literally any link on my social media.
You're in Emsolation.
I couldn't remember what we were going to talk about. Well, hello there. Michael's going to have to do it next time. Get ready. Get ready to stand in at any moment. Well, hello there and welcome to Emsolation. My name is Em Russiano. I'm a writer, a singer, a stand-up comedian, a maximalist power queen, a neurodivergent magic brain podcaster. I already said that. Michael,
Yeah.
I can't remember my intro.
Yeah. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Hello, she's Emma Russiano. She's a writer, a singer, a stand-up, a podcaster, a maximalist power queen, a neurodivergent magic brain, and together with her best friend since she was 11, award-winning screenwriter Michael Lucas, she brings you this podcast every single week.
Yes, and on today's episode, we will be discussing Confessions 2, Madonna's smash hit album. It's so good to say that. Michael and I headed out on the town. We attended a club called Poof Doof. I have notes. We'll get into that in a minute. In the sealed section, we will be discussing The Wedding. We only feel safe talking about Taylor Swift marrying Travis Kelce behind a paywall. We will also be giving you more information about our newly announced musical, The Baroness. We have some casting clues and we can tell you who our director is also. So that's all in the sealed section. You must be a subscriber to Emsolation Extra to access any of that information. But first up, she's bloody done it.
She's bloody done it.
She's done it. Madonna released Confessions 2 to worldwide acclaim.
Yes. Pretty much universal.
It absolutely has been universal. It's been called her best album in 20 years.
Yes, that was immediately apparent to me, although having sat with it now for quite a few days, I mean, it's definitely in the upper tier, the upper tier. Do you have a previous best album? You're more a singles girl.
I don't have a previous best album.
I don't either, but that's because there's about 5 that jostle.
Yeah, same. It would feel weird doing that to me.
But at the moment, as I sit here right here and
Yeah.
now, weirdly, I couldn't rule out that this is the best one.
For me, the way it makes me feel emotionally and the journey it takes me on and as a completed work of art, it's her best.
And the consistency.
It makes me
song after song.
It puts me in a trance.
Yeah.
Do you know, like I put it on and I must listen to it all the way through. Like
Yeah.
I can't pause.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in, it's like I'm in a tractor beam and I can't think of another Madonna album that's ever done that to me.
Oh, I know. It rises to the giddy, get on the dance floor peak.
Yeah.
And then goes into a darker, fixated on the dancing. And then it's like the sun's coming up and we're reflecting on our lives and getting emotional. And it's just so well executed.
Like sonically, she's taken us through going out with the gays, getting high, dancing our ass off, walking home, holding our shoes, looking at this, like you've said, like she has made that, but you don't have to go through all of that to feel it.
Thank God.
Exactly. But also it sounds like Confessions 1. It sounds like Ray of Light. It sounds like music. It sounds like bedtime stories. There's so many little Easter eggs, little sonic 1 second just like teasers that you think, oh, they get it, but they don't. But then that makes me excited for the remixes because surely some gay somewhere is going to do it for me. they're going to go into the song that
Yeah.
you think she's about to. You can, because if you know it as well as most Madonna fans do, you know, you can, as you showed, you can know in 1 second what we're going into. And there's so many times in this album I'm like, oh, but still happy with what happens.
Well, also all the tour. I bet on the tour she'll use those
Oh.
links to do mashups.
I'm so excited. So we wanted to experience the album in the most ultimate way. And you found a place for us to go. We went to Poof Doof on Saturday night, and we were still a bit iffy if we were even going to go. But then I committed to pulling the outfit together.
Yeah. I was not iffy, I have to say. I was always going. Em was a bit iffy.
Yeah.
But then, and by pulling the outfit together, as you can well imagine, she simply needed to go through the wardrobe.
Yes.
No additional purchases needed to be made.
I had everything, and I realized I do or just naturally have a lot of lilac and pink, which are the theme colors. And then if you've noticed on the stock exchange that Spotlight's shares have increased, I think every gay and his hag went there and purchased a 2x2 of pink chiffon.
Yeah.
You certainly did.
I certainly did. My one, in retrospect, it was the perfect colour. It was a bit slippery.
Yes. Maybe the quality not as high as the
Maybe
one
not.
Madge wore at
Not a
Madison
natural
Square
fibre.
Garden. But still, it did the job. So we donned our outfits. You were in head-to-toe sequins. Adrian, your husband, and Joe Bird, star of Leviticus, and our adoptive son, they were more casual, but still had the pink chiffon,
Very occasionally we're happy to touch a pink chiffon.
had the veil on themselves. But otherwise, you and I,
Yes.
as always,
There was a clear divide.
on theme. We truly looked like we were going to 4 different places.
We did. You and I could have been going to vaguely the same place.
If we were stopping over at the, say, cabaret / bordello first and then on to Pride,
Yeah.
I felt like you and I were But the other two, if someone had seen us together, it'll be like, what is happening there?
No.
First of all, the area in which, if you're a Melbourneite, you'll know Chapel Street has a long history of being the place where people go out. And certainly when I was in my heyday, late 90s of going out, Paran was where you went. It has changed,
Yes.
to say the very least.
Yes. I think down the southern end is still a bit similar to how it was, but
Yes.
the further north you go on it, the
Yep.
more it does not feel the
The
same.
more you feel getting gay bashed, I think is fair to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you're in head-to-toe sequins.
Which I was. Yeah.
We arrived at 10 on the dot.
We did. Which is something we would never have done back in the day. We would have assumed midnight would be a reasonable time, if a little early, to arrive.
100%. But we were there. It was not open.
No.
As advertised.
Yeah.
That's my first note.
Yeah.
We could not walk in, nary an entrance. So we had to go down to the bar down the street and sit in
An
there.
Irish pub, no less, I think it was.
Oh,
The indignity.
theme dressing.
Yes, we were a tad overdressed
We were.
in the Irish pub, but we waited until 10:24.
Oh my
And I said, it's time.
God.
I don't care what happens. We're walking down. So we went in and it was open. We walked in to Poof Doof and immediately were the most overdressed people in the
And
group.
not by a touch.
Absolutely not.
No.
Again, look like Cirque du Soleil invading, a North Face jacket sale.
Yeah, or like some sort of suburban children's party when we were the entertainers bought to
Yeah.
perform.
Emsolators, there were people in tracksuit pants
Yes.
at a gay club celebrating the release of Our Lady Mother Madonna's album. What?
I know, it's so strange, isn't it? Because I vividly remember that late 90s time, and I was definitely taking my cues from the music videos of the time,
Yes.
often replicating
We were
in
club kids.
detail.
Yes. We were club kids. And this album plays homage to those club kids, to what was happening. And the fact that you thought, yeah, I'm just going to pop on a pair of white trackies
Mm,
and a North Face puffer,
yeah.
sir.
It did improve the later it got. So people were obviously still getting ready.
It is
But
true.
there was an initial batch of pedestrians.
Exactly.
And I use that in every sense of the word.
So we situated ourselves in the corner and observing people arrive. There were Madonna songs playing sporadically.
Look, I thought I liked the initial mix. They were every once in a while you'd hear a bit of a Hollywood or a Vogue even or something like that, and then it was mixed in with Madonna adjacent. So you got a lot of Kylie. You got a bit of ABBA's "Gimme Gimme Gimme," which is appropriate.
Got a lot of Sabrina Carpenter.
Well, you can't deny that's appropriate.
I don't think Espresso
Well,
belongs on a night where I'm celebrating Confessions too.
well, she's on the album. She's an artist.
Sure.
Mm.
But I said to you, I think what's going to happen at midnight is they're going to press play on the album because let's remember Madonna has made this project to be played in order, top to bottom, and you go into the trance that I spoke of before.
Very intentional.
And so at midnight, sure enough,
There it was.
track one.
Thanks for coming.
And we
We're
went straight-
ready.
By the way, your husband and our young charge had left.
Conked out.
What?
Conked out.
Didn't even last an hour.
Look, to give them some credit, they have been out there on the press tour doing Q&A after Q&A. They were tired.
Whatever.
Whatever. I know. They'll
We-
regret it.
Yanked their pink chiffon off their head and said, leave.
Yeah.
So off they went, but we were ready. We were on the dance floor. So track one, it comes out, it's playing. I'm so excited. And then I feel so free. We're feeling so free.
Yeah,
we're loving
we
it.
were. We were loving it. We're ready. We're ready.
And then all of a sudden, what do we go into?
Some song that was not track two, good for the soul.
And then after that, we went into like Papa Don't Preach.
Yeah.
That's not on Confessions too, pretty
No.
sure.
Pretty sure.
And I realized, Michael,
I know.
they're not playing it in order.
Decisions have been made.
When I tell you the autistic meltdown,
I know.
I held it together pretty well.
Yeah, you did. We sort of had we had a feeling we just need to get to Danceteria. We cannot leave this night without having danced to that song.
Michael did have to physically restrain me from going up and giving the DJ my strong opinion.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes DJs want to prove that they're better than just plugging in a USB and turning up the treble and the bass.
Yeah.
This was not one of those times.
Not for you,
No, sir.
No.
All you needed to do, mother did it for you. All you literally needed to do was press play. No mixing required.
Mm.
Just press play and dance and point at the crowd and hype it up. Nobody asked you to get creative.
No.
And the woman herself would have been, I just kept thinking about if Madonna had have walked in and seen what was going on. And I would have stood there going, bitch, I know. I know. First of all, there's tracksuit pants and now they're playing it out of order. The indignity. I couldn't believe that.
To give us, like, at her own... like,
Homophobic. There, I said it. The gay club we went to, Michael thought he was going to get gay bashed in, and I'm calling the choice to not play Madonna's album in order homophobic. And the lighting, also homophobic. Do we need interrogation level LED lights playing? The lighting was, I could see your paws in a nightclub at 1 a.m. Nobody deserves that.
no.
I was so mad.
Well, look, I mean, having said that, she has been doing these gigs with Stuart Price, and he has been mixing up the two albums.
Fine. That's Stuart Price. The two albums, yeah, but not pulling out Papa Don't Preach. Not that I'm complaining. It was a great remix, but I would have preferred that rather than Espresso an hour earlier. Give me the Madonna lead-in. Give me all the fucking remixes of Like a Prayer, of all the classics, and then just press play, bitch. Don't overcomplicate things. And back in my day, when I was working the door occasionally with Disco Dan, my friend, half of that crowd would not have been allowed entry. Bring back door bitches to
That's
clubs.
right, 'cause Dan-
Bring back door bitches to clubs. And you don't need to be dressed in expensive gear. You just need to not be in tracksuit pants and a fucking black North Face jacket with New Balance runners on. That's all I'm asking.
Madonna herself, as the lyrics say, in the club that she was going to, everyone here is a work of art. Well, they were not works of art.
No, they were the sketchy graffiti on the
were.
side of a train.
I think they were a bargain bin.
Oh, bring back door bitches. 100%.
Dan actually was the door bitch, wasn't
Dan,
he?
my friend Dan Brophy, if you went clubbing in the 2000s in Melbourne, Disco Dan is legendary. He was on the door at, I want to say, Prince of Wales. He was on the door, he was on the door of so many clubs. He would often be shirtless with a fur jacket on, and then there'd be an amazing drag queen next to him. And if Disco Dan decided you were not worthy of getting in, you had to go and do better. And quite frankly, the standard of outfits in the late 90s, early 2000s at the Melbourne clubs have never been topped. Incredible.
Yeah.
And I just think, I'm sorry, I was so offended on behalf of Madonna. And I just, It makes me want to start a nightclub. But
Wow.
but it starts at noon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so upset.
Look, we rallied and we did make it to Danceteria. and it
Danceteria
was
started
great.
playing.
I mean, all you need is that song to be playing and you're happy.
Incredible. So we were very happy about that. We left pretty soon after Danceteria.
We did.
Because it was just if you're an autistic person and you set an expectation and it doesn't get met, it's very hard to rally. I rallied for my best friend of 57 years, but then I said
57 years.
I said to him, darling, we have to leave. Also, I can't do it. I then went back to Michael's, got into some comfortable clothes, went back to my house, put my headphones on and listened to the album.
Had your intimate experience.
Top to bottom.
Yeah. All the emotions.
Yeah, I didn't go to sleep till 3:30 a.m., but I was laying in my own bed with noise-cancelling headphones on, my dog across my knees, anxiety blanket on because I was so put out by the fact they didn't play the album in order.
Yeah.
And I listened to it as mother intended. And I finally felt like my whole body let go of all the stress and tension.
I'm so relieved.
Because I just know how upset she would have been. I just do.
Mm.
But all in all, we fucking love it.
I can't believe it.
And we looked at each other and said, wherever she tours, whatever it takes.
If I have to sell the house, I sell the house.
And I'm looking at that, let's be honest right now.
Yeah.
We must.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, what do you predict is going to happen with this?
I think my prediction is there will be a remix album. And I think it will have Kylie Minogue on it. And I think she will be singing School. And I think Charlie XCX will be on it. And I think that's definitely coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I have studied her answers to Graham Norton, and it's either that she's launching some sort of tour that operates a bit more like raves everywhere, or she could be doing Glastonbury, but then she could do Glastonbury that then leads into a tour.
But
I think next summer it'll be, next European summer.
The whole album is about getting people back to dance floors, right? So I feel like a Glastonbury doesn't do that. I want her to take over warehouses. I want her to launch geriatric raves.
Given the reaction to it, let's just say her promoters and record labels, I mean, they'd be going, bitch, let's just get out here.
And when you look at it's got people from Gen Alpha, Gen Z, it's got millennials, and it's got X's and boomers. Like that is the scope that this album is appealing to. I can't think of another artist that's done that successfully.
I know. It's funny, isn't it? Because
I just got goosebumps. I just got chills.
Not to this level. Like you've had people like Paul McCartney and everyone that have released respected work, but not work that's hit mainstream culture like this. Not to mention its effect on gay culture, which is just like almost off the charts. But I mean, they weren't exactly like premiering it in Times Square.
Incredible. So well done. I know it's weird to feel proud of somebody, but I'm just so like, I don't know. It makes me feel she's done the thing she wanted to do. This 47-year-old Italian mother of three was out on a dance floor on a Saturday night, surrounded by gay men.
I know. And also
dancing to her album.
And also that the past few albums, she had so many like outside writers and hit makers, and it was a melange of all these people that were employed to come and give. And this one, she and Stuart Price sat down and wrote every song, took their time, made sure she spoke about her life and her past and reflected on being a Lower East Side girl and all of these things. And it knocked it out of the park. It was so great.
Now, before we move into the Taylor Swift wedding and talking more about our musical, The Baroness, what are your current top 3 tracks from the album? I know it's changing. I know it's fluid.
Danceteria.
Everybody get up and dance.
Is, I mean, that had that quality that I felt with songs like Hung Up and Ray of Light and Vogue, where it's just like, I need to get to a dance floor as soon as possible. This is insane. I love that one. I really, really love Lower East Side Girl, which is it's not even really a dance song.
Lower East Side girl, lost in the fragile.
But it's so poignant and simple, and I love it. And my current other favorite is probably school. And I can't even tell you why.
I can make moves on the dance floor. I can make love on a dance floor. Tell me you're a man, but you're not so.
It just gets under my skin. I love it. What you?
I love Bizarre.
It's so bizarre.
Oh, I love
You're
it.
so bizarre. I love that. I love Love Sensation.
When you're here with me, there's nothing that we're trying to do.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Can you
it's
explain
ecstatic.
why I love Love Sensation?
Well, my theory, but I'm pretty sure this is true. So she's with this young dude, Akeem, and he seems like every time you watch them in footage, he just seems great. He's like he's like kind of worships her. He takes care of her. He's into her. He just feels like good energy. And essentially, this song is about being like, you have this uncomplicated, great energy, and it's just giving me so much joy. And the reason why we think that is because, well, who else is she singing about? And also, he posted that one in particular all over his social media. And other people we know might have discovered the uncomplicated joys, not always uncomplicated, but a lot of the time,
Of younger men.
of younger men. And it's just a banging chorus. It's a big ecstatic pop song.
Yeah, I love Love Sensation. And Dancer Terrier for me is still.
Everybody get up and dance. Get on the elevator. I run into Debbie Mazar.
Have you heard some of the acoustics of Love Sensation? It really works as an acoustic.
No.
Not that she sung it, but all of these people online have just done guitar versions of it, which is often the test of a good little melody if you
I'm
can
going to go look
strip it
that
back.
up. No, I love it.
And
Anyway.
which one? What was the last one?
Oh, Dancer
Oh,
Terrier.
yeah.
I can't go past it. You're right. I don't think she's had Vogue. She's had Hung Up. I think this is the
It's like
third
a
in that
fusion.
trilogy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the third one where it's just undeniable. Like Express Yourself is undeniable.
Mm,
You hear it and you're like,
You have to scream
come on, girls.
that.
And you're
Yeah.
like, straight to the dance floor.
It's an anthem.
This one is the same. It's the one where you will grab your exhausted friend from the couch and be like, come on, bitch, let's go.
And the final 20 seconds.
Oh, this guy. Do. He goes,
Oh, that, but then
oh yeah,
when
then it goes into the hard
yeah.
bass. Oh no, the transition out of Dancer Terrier into Read My Lips is second to none. It's like, oh, it gives you tingles.
Everybody get up and dance.
And also all the songs that they released in advance, they're even better. And like I was so on Bring Your
They
Life.
didn't give us the best parts.
No,
Yeah.
but then now that it's on the album, when that comes in,
Oh, yeah.
my God.
Bring Your Love's great. All right, we now move into, we'll briefly start the discussion, but then we will take it behind the paywall because that's where we feel safe. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce tied the knot. I know. I wish someone would talk about it over the weekend. And
4th of July weekend.
did we predict, when
Madison
did
Square
we had
Garden.
a prediction going of when we thought they would get married? Remember?
Oh,
And
we
one of us did
did.
say the height of summer, and I can't remember. We'll look into it. But it finally happened over the weekend. And look, they got married at Madison Square Garden, which
Close to her home.
totally, and also the only kind of venue in New York where it's accustomed to getting very famous people in and out securely.
Yes. Makes sense.
It does make sense.
Mhm.
Yes.
You made predictions mid-year wedding, an autumn wedding, since she wants a pregnancy, and Getty September 7th, and you said June 13 for Michael.
Woo!
Oh, not bad, not
Low-key
bad.
wedding, and Em said that they
Oh,
would
you know what though? I said that
I
because
didn't
I said
say-
height of summer, but then I also thought 13 her favorite number,
Ah.
and so I looked for like Saturday, but she got married on a Friday. Interesting.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. It was the 4th of July weekend as well. Now, people were mad about that because she cordoned off half of New York on the biggest celebration, America's 250th, the whole thing.
Mm.
But I'm sure we'll find out. Taylor Swift never does anything accidentally.
Mm.
So we will find out eventually. There's rumors of a documentary about the wedding. I will watch the shit out of that. I don't care who you are. If I'm getting the lead up, the dress picking, the invites, the wedding planning, if I'm getting that from her, I've never been more
And
interested.
also, like, the entire Western world has been hooked into this relationship, whether we asked to be or not. I mean,
Mhm.
right from the very beginning.
Oh, it's the literal fairy tale.
He expressed
man
a first,
shot his shot.
Yeah.
And here we are, them getting married.
Mm.
He made her friendship bracelets and now they're married
Mm.
at Madison Square Garden.
Mm.
Incredible. Christian Dior won the fashion wars as to who would be dressing them.
Right. Have we seen
No,
the dress?
No,
Okay.
Jonathan Anderson from Christian Dior designed it, custom,
Yeah.
obviously, hot couture.
Yeah.
We have not seen the NDAs that must have been signed by these A-listers.
Mm.
And what I love is the only thing they were clearly permitted to do was take a photo at home in their fit, and they weren't allowed to mention where they were going. There was just a lot of little grey love hearts. There was like some wedding doves, but nobody except somebody just flat out fucking said, I'm going to Taylor's wedding. And it made me laugh. Who was it? It was someone it was so on brand for. Oh, it'll come to me later. All we were seeing was just these kind of sheepish selfies of like, I'm in formal wear. I'm in New York. Where could I be going?
Mm.
So yeah, 1,000 people attended, intimate.
She said that she didn't want the agony of like having to like figure out where the cutoff is. So she just openly said, I'll invite everyone I've ever met.
Mhm.
But she's met more than 1,000 people.
She
Some people
really
she's
has.
had long and detailed relationships with.
She really has. So I want to get into the guest list, but I really want to get into who wasn't there. But to listen to that, you need to be a subscriber to Emsolation Extra because I don't feel safe talking about anything detailed about Taylor Swift's life unless it's behind a paywall. If you want to become a subscriber to our extra service, how does one do that?
Hit the link in the description or go to emsolation.supercast.com.
Thank you so much for supporting this small independent podcast that I put on by myself with this queer man in this room. It's worth it. It's only like $2 a week. Why wouldn't you? We're going to go into more about this wedding, but also Michael and I have announced our debut musical.
We have.
Will there be more? Who knows? The Baroness. We're part of the Hayes Theatre's Festival of New Work. The event has already sold out in an hour, which is incredible. Coming up in the Sealed, we'll be letting you know who our director is, plus some hints as to who our cast is. And let's just say, stacked and jacked.
Stacked and jacked. The lucky people
yeah.
that have a ticket. We didn't even
Nah,
hint
crazy.
at who you're actually going to see in this
Nah.
thing because it's not us. We're not performing it.
Wait until the cast announcement comes out. That's all going to be happening in Extra, though. If you're not a subscriber, you won't be able to hear it. Bye.
We save the best stuff for Emsolation Extra. So if you want to hear or even better watch what happened next, just click the link in our episode description or visit emsolation.supercast.com and join. Instantly, you'll have access to a world of bonus apps and other treats, all accessible through the podcast app that you are currently listening on right now. And on our extra tier, you can also watch and stream the video episode of what you just heard and our exclusive Sealed Section episode back to back every week via the Supercast website for just $2.50 a week on our yearly plan. Join Extra or Extra and get 2 bonus episodes every week, plus close friends access on Instagram, pre-sales ticket priority, and merch discounts and one-off exclusives. Find out more. Click the link in the episode description or go to emsolation.supercast.com now. Emsolation with M. Rossiano is recorded at Down the Hill Studios. Hosted by M. Rossiano with Michael Lucas. Executive produced by Benjamin Wasley. Produced by M. Rossiano. Filmed and edited by James Henderson. Socials by Benjamin Wasley, M. Rossiano, and Marcella Rossiano Barrow. With assistance from Jem Evans and Isabella Hines. You'll find links to get more Emsolation on Instagram at Emsolation Podcast. Thanks for listening. And we can't wait to chat with you again soon.